Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Carl York Center. Tonight's Ohio Valley Conference matchup between two undefeated Ohio Valley Conference teams. Each team comes in with a fantastic record, and it's also Hall of Fame night. You might be wondering why we're
hey, Coach,
spiffed up a little bit.
Hey, we are the Dapper Duo now.
Not the old Codgers tonight.
We're the Dapper. Well, we can still be the old Codgers, but we're the Dapper Duo.
Okay.
All right, we got a huge game here tonight. So let's talk a little bit about that. First of all, let's talk about Chesapeake first, and then I'm going to let you talk about Fairland. Chesapeake, we can get their schedule up there. We'll take a look at that. They're 18-1. They are 11-0 in the OVC. At home, they're 12-1. Away, they're 6-0. They're 0-0 on a neutral court, and their coach is Stephen Ader. Now, if you look down through their schedule, you guys at home can see that. They beat Rock Hill 54-31, beat Portsmouth 77-44, beat Gallia 47-32, South Point 66-42, Lincoln County 63-38. Cabell Midland, big school in West Virginia, beat them 59-55. Adena 65-33. They beat Fairview 73-23. Beat Coal Grove 72-43. Franklin Monroe. I'm not sure where are they at, Coach. Do you know? I don't remember.
That's got to be closer to Columbus.
Okay.
County.
All right, they beat them 60-40. They beat Rock Hill. Now this one was tough. They beat Rock Hill 44-43. So I don't think they must not have played very well that night. Portsmouth beat them 50-27. Raceland 66-37. Gallia 53-41. Now, their loss came to Valley, Lucasville Valley. Beat them 66-63. They came back and beat South Point 53-41. Coal Grove 75-43. Trimble 90-38. And they beat Ironton the other night 67-61. And I talked to Jason Filliall a little bit, and
And there at the bottom of the graphic there was Fairland, Ironton, Fairland. That's what they have left.
Yes. So they actually have 3 conference games, including tonight. We have this one and Chesapeake again down at their place.
Right, and we have 2 non-conference games.
That's right. All right. Anyway, Coach, do you want to go ahead and go over Fairland for us tonight?
Fairland comes in with a 17-1 record, and they're 12-0 in the conference, 6-0 at home, and 8-0 away. And on a neutral court, they're 3-1. They're coached by Nathan Speed, who has a record of 336 wins and 109 defeats. Their schedule, if you'll look on the monitor there, North Adams they beat 48-35, Coal Grove 62-39, South Point 50-46, Eastern 46-44, that was a close one, Rock Hill 60-20, Russell 50-38, and their lone loss came to Warren, and that was 55-46. Then they reeled off about 12 more wins in a row. Gallia 61-43, Ironton 65-51, Coal Grove 74-45, South Point 51-37, Hillsboro 63-42, Sims Valley 76-53, Rock Hill 58-43, Ironton 61-56 in 2 overtimes, and Portsmouth 70-45, Gallia 53-44, and Portsmouth again 64-43. They play Chesapeake tonight. They have Southwestern tomorrow evening, and then they go to Wheelersburg and finish up down at Chesapeake. So that's your Fairland side of the ledger.
Pretty good schedule. Now, they played Ironton the other night at home and had a really, really close game with them. Ironton actually took a lead at one point, and I think it might be a little different when they play down Ironton. Ironton's a little bit tougher place to play. It took us 2 overtimes to beat them down there. You and I went down and watched that game. And, Coach, I'd have loved to have done that game for FDN Network. That would have been great.
Yes,
that was an excellent game. Okay, so let's kind of switch gears here. Let's talk about well, we don't know for sure for Chesapeake, but the probable starters for Chesapeake. We'll go through them. We should have them up on the screen here shortly. 00 is Ethan Kearns. Number 4 is Caden Perkins. Number 2 is Drew Plants. Number 55 is Jacob Skeens. And number 22 is Maddox Kazee. Now, they do have 2 kids that come off the bench. Number 24, Philip Thacker. We know it's a Thacker, so we know who that is. And then number 33 is Carson Freck, and I believe he's the transfer from Cold Grove. All right, so that's your starting lineup for Chesapeake, 18-1. Coach, you want to go ahead and give us Fairland's here?
Okay, the starting lineup for Fairland will be number 0, Gabe Polson. He'll be playing in the post. And at guard, number 3, Trevor Locko. Number 12, who's had a terrific ball game the other night against Portsmouth, Cliff Franson. Number 13, Keegan Smith's had a fantastic year. Number 33, the do-everything, Brody Buchanan. And the 2 kids coming off the bench will be number 2, Gavin Ballard, and number 5, Jeremiah Pfizer. And we may see Maddox Goo as well, number 22.
All right, and that's your Dragons, 17-1 right there. All right, so we've got starting lineups now. For everybody at home, you guys know that we like to do the Codgers keys to the game. So again, Coach, I'm going to take the away team. We'll go with Chesapeake first and talk about what they need to do to beat the Dragons. First of all, Chesapeake has got to play up-tempo. They need to get the ball up and down the floor. Okay, and that's going to tie into some of these other things we're going to talk about here, but they must limit their turnovers. Okay, now look at number 3 there, Coach. Need transition points, which they're going to need to get by playing up tempo.
That's right.
Off tempo. Okay. And then the last thing is they're going to need to attack the post. Now, you and I have not seen them, so I'm not sure exactly what kind of offense they're running. Are they running a 4-out, 1 in? Are they running a 5-out, a 3-out, 2 in? We don't know. You know, we just we haven't seen them. So that's going to be, I think, their keys to the game to get us. Now,
the keys to the game for the Dragons will be, number 1, be efficient on offense. That means they're going to have to take good shots, and they're going to have to score the ball. Number 2, play good transition defense. That goes in line with their up-tempo play and needing transition points. So we have to play good transition defense. You need to control the boards, no second shots. I don't know how big they are, but I think that's always been a key for every coach is you rebound, most of the time you're going to win. And number 4, ball screen defense. So they must be doing a lot of screening for the ball.
Well, Coach, on these for the Dragons, I actually talked to Coach Speed this week. And so when he gave me those, again, I didn't ask him. They play on a 4-out, 1 in, 5. You know, I didn't know. But when you do see that ball screen defense, that means a lot of pick and rolls.
Yep. That's right. And wanted to put down here also that Brody Buchanan has now got 1,083 points.
That's pretty awesome. Congratulations to him hitting that 1,000-point mark. Okay. Now, folks, we started kind of early tonight because we are having Hall of Fame inductions, and we want you guys to enjoy that. But what we're going to do, we're going to do a couple shout-outs. Then we're going to talk about the Hall of Fame inductees and show folks at home who these people are.
Right.
And then they're going to get to see them. So let's do this. First of all, we need to give a shout-out to your buddy, Mr. Larry Tillis.
Oh, yes. Yes, Larry had quadruple bypass surgery this morning, and the doctor said his heart looked real good. It was just the arteries that were clogged up, and they won't get to see him again until tomorrow, but I think he's doing well.
He is, and that's great.
Yes, that's great news.
And then you folks at home, over the last few years, he has traveled with us.
Yes, he
several
has.
places. I remember freezing on top of that press box at Portsmouth, and he was right up there with us with his earmuffs on. So, Larry, if you're watching, I still remember your earmuffs.
Yeah.
All right. Also, Coach, we got to give a shout out to our cheerleaders because they're down in Florida right now, down at Disney World.
That's right.
So I want to recognize them. First of all, the cheerleader coach, Coach Abby Stitt, and her mom, Maureen, doing a great job with these girls. But I want to mention these girls right now. I'm not sure if they started competing today or if that starts tomorrow. I don't know. But I want to name them. They deserve it. They worked their rear ends off. All right. So Kenley Cesario, Nevaeh Clark, Shaylin D'Angelo, Riley Franklin, Mary Gannon, Grace Miller, Jenna Picklesheimer, Mary Kate Porter, Lily Rickard, Alexis Shinshort, Claire Southard, Brinkley Spears and KK Ulrich. So we want to
do your best, girls.
That's
and
right.
Good luck.
That's right. And however and wherever you place, we're going to be proud of you. And I do want to do this. You know, Coach, we all have ties to Chesapeake too.
Sure.
Well, guess what? Guess who else is down there at Disney? Chesapeake's cheerleaders.
Oh, really?
Now,
so that we're not going to have cheerleaders tonight.
we're not having cheerleaders tonight, so I wanted to, you know, we had to tell the crowd that. But here's the tie for you folks.
Things were kind of quiet down here.
They are very quiet. Well, great crowd. But
yes.
One of our assistant basketball coaches, his wife here, is the cheerleading sponsor down at Chesapeake.
Who would that be?
Ashley Hall, Jeff Bragg's daughter.
Oh, okay.
So we want to wish them also good luck down there in Florida. And they're not going to be here either, so we will have no cheerleaders tonight. I guess it'll be the fans. We do have the pep band going to be here again tonight. So
yeah, it's going to be loud.
you guys at home.
Bear with us.
Yes. All right. So let's get down. Let's do one more thing before we do our Hall of Fame. Let's talk about our sponsor.
I got to give a shout out.
All right, good.
It's on my mind. I saw him at Kroger's last week, and I thought, I've got to give him a shout out. Your friend and mine, Dr. Ireland Wiley.
Doc, how's Doc doing?
And I saw him, and we talked a little bit, and he was really upset about the snow because he couldn't get out on the golf
Of course, I figured.
But also, his wife Joyce had a birthday yesterday, and happy birthday, Joyce! And I hope you guys enjoy the game.
Anybody else off the top of your head?
Not right now.
All right. Well, let's talk about our sponsors. And we want to pop these guys up for you guys. First of all, right there on your left, you're going to see the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. We want to thank Doug Morris. And, Coach, you want to talk about Doug a little bit. I mean,
hey, it's as good as it gets. As far as I'm concerned, he got us started in this. And each and every year, everything is just getting better and better and better. But, you know, when people send you a text and say, man, that picture's just perfect. And, you know, the man.
I know.
He can do it.
All right. We also have one of our sponsors tonight is Mr. Tanner Sowards down at Farmers Insurance. And you can give him a call if you need anything on your insurance. Fairland Dragons Athletic Department, you can see them. Oh, look at there on the left bottom corner, Coach.
Yeah.
Couple old farts.
Guys.
Yeah, all right. And the crew that goes along with us. And top right, you can see the Fairland Dragons Dragon's Eye. We've got several kids here tonight. I don't know. Does Jerry have a headset on back there? Microphone? He doesn't have it. Okay. He doesn't have it on.
We'll catch them later.
We'll get all of them on there.
Yeah.
Then we got Coach. We got to thank Camden Corner.
Yes,
big sponsor.
Catered the Hall of Fame food.
And for folks at home, what is it? The one thing you and I love
to eat.
Oh, and we haven't got to eat any at Camden Corner, but guys, if you've never had any food from Camden
take
Corner,
care of that in just a little bit.
Well, you all need to go down there in Westmoreland and visit them. If you've never had one of their donuts,
right, they're right, caddy corner across from Holiday Pools. Can't miss it.
You little red and white building, isn't it?
Yep.
All right, so you guys go down and visit. Also, and right behind or right under Camden Corner, you're going to see there's Ricky Schiffco from State Farm. He's also an insurance agent. And Coach,
he's the, I guess, probably the sponsor supreme.
He is. Like I said, and I said it last night, anything that we ask Ricky to do, he just does it. He doesn't question it. Just, what do you need? How can I help you?
All right.
You know, what can we do? So, also, last one on there, Complex 7.
We got Thomas and his wife,
Leslie.
I almost forgot.
Well,
they got my back, brother. I appreciate
they
it.
take care of our kids. If we need another court to practice on, and they'll let us use the basketball courts up there.
The junior highs had their summer shootout there the last 2 years, and they take care of everything. Officials, everything.
Well, that's great. Like I said, they're just fine people.
Yes, they are.
And they're great with the community. Okay. So here's what we're going to do.
Pretty good athletes in their family, too. One played basketball, Marshall, and the other one's golfing.
Both of them great. And you know what? Both of them great kids. That's the thing about it. Okay. So, folks at home, what we're going to do here, let me check the time, see what we got here. All right, we're doing good on time because we want to finish this. I might let you all see some of the JV game if we get this done, but we want to talk about, Coach, our Hall of Fame inductees. So if we can get a shot of our Hall of Fame inductees there, we've got a picture for you. It's got all 4, and we want you all to look at those real quick.
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to talk about each of these, Coach, so we're just going to go through. First one you're going to see there on the left, Mike Allen. The second one there is Mr. Jerry McConnell. And the next one is Brianna Davis, and I believe her name is Parker now. I hope I didn't mess that up. She'd get mad at me. And, of course, your last one there is Mike Shepard. And we're going to put each one of these. And, Josh, if you're back there, Logan, you just pop one of those up, and we're going to talk about them. You can pick any of those 4 you want to put up, and we'll talk. All right, so we'll talk about Mike Allen here. And, Coach, before we go down and read all this, you and I, let's just talk about Coach Allen a little bit. Coach Allen.
Fine young man, I want to tell you.
He, you know,
he appreciate me calling him a young man.
Well, you know he's an old Chesapeake boy, right?
Yes,
all right.
Graduated from Chesapeake.
I want to brag on him because when I first started teaching 35 years ago, the man took me under his wing and tried to, you know, kind of show me the ropes, show me how things done. And when I started coaching basketball, I started coaching 8th grade basketball. He was a 7th grade coach. I coached with him for a couple of years and showed me a lot of the ropes there. But, guys, you can see on your screen there, I don't think that we have to read it to you, but he did start out in 1972, and
wow.
He did teach, well, he taught 4th grade. He's taught all kinds, but he taught 6th grade when I started, because I started teaching at the middle school. He was teaching 6th grade back then. So, anyway, the big thing I remember him is, Coach, he coached middle school girls basketball for 27 years.
Wow.
And I know he had a lot of championships.
Right.
I mean, he had a lot. I, remember. He was also a junior varsity coach here, and I believe he was a head coach right here. And I think Brianna played for him, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
I'm not sure, but I think I'll have to go look and see.
Well,
but
I want to talk about his family. He's married to Rena Allen, another fantastic teacher and a fine lady. And he has 2 children, Jennifer Graham, who is now the principal at Fairland East Elementary, and Chad and Patricia Allen, his other child, and Chad's wife, Patricia, along with 7 grandchildren, Gracie, Chase, JC, and Jax Allen, as well as Mallory, Andy, and Leah Graham, and those 3 are triplets.
So here's the funny thing, Coach. So, of course, I'm going to give...
Andy and Leah are twins, I'm sorry.
I'm going to give one age away again because I had Jennifer in school, his daughter. I said he had his son Chad in school. And I just so have happened to had 2 of Chad's children in school. I haven't had any of Jennifer's yet, but I've had them. So I've been around some generations of the Allens. And, I was going to tell you one more thing I forgot about. Wasn't it him and Kenny Dillon and maybe Bob Cook? There's 3 or 4 of them. They started the Girls Buddy League system up here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, they did. And I don't remember. I know they started, and I think, was Mike the first coach for the middle school girls team? I don't remember, but I think he might have started that. But anyway, congratulations to Coach A. I'm proud and happy to see him go in tonight.
All righty.
All right. So, guys, pop us up another one. You want to start with him, Coach?
Jerry McConnell is here forever. He was a teacher, a principal, and superintendent before he went down to be the superintendent of Chesapeake School. So he's here tonight with his wife, Michelle, and he's got several children that have gone through this system here.
Yes.
And he has 5 daughters, Amanda, Allison, Andrea, Jessica, and Jennifer.
Now, Jessica and Jennifer were twins, so let's throw that in there.
10 grandchildren.
Holy Moses.
Yep.
Well, Coach, guess what? I had all 5 of his children in school, and I worked with his wife, Michelle. She was a math teacher down at the building.
Right.
And
I went to school with her down at Ohio University Southern, in the
Branch.
bottom of Ironton High School. Before
Oh,
that.
you was in the
That
pit
was-
there, weren't you?
That was way back, 1970-71.
All right. Well, anyway, what else we want to tell about him? I know he was a teacher. He was a principal before he became superintendent. I know that. I guess we could read the screen there, but I mean it's kind of redundant. Everybody at home can do that.
Right, and they're going to announce it when they introduce him here.
They'll probably read else. But you know, Coach, when we built this school that we're in right now, he was a superintendent at that time, and they, you know, did a lot of work to the other buildings along with that.
Right.
You know, we had a middle school. They worked on West and did that. Did some work up at East. So he was the one responsible.
And they redid the middle school too.
Oh yeah,
The new locker room
yep.
and all that.
Well, I happened to be able to teach in one of those new rooms in the back, Coach. So that was nice. All right. Mr. McConnell has always been very, very good to me, and I appreciate him. All right, give us another one, guys. All right, Brianna Davis, and like I said, I believe it's Parker now. Graduate 2006. I had her in class. Excellent, excellent student. She did play volleyball. I know she did that besides basketball. But she was all OVC and all Ohio when she was in school. And she's an academic All-American in basketball. She has just a lot of stuff. She does have 1,236 career points.
Wow.
So that's a lot. I mean, I remember when she played, she was good.
Right. I wanted to say that she's a pharmacist.
She is, yes.
Got her degree in pharmacy at Ohio Northern University.
Okay, and I do not know where she works at now. I haven't talked to her. I haven't got a chance. Hopefully I get a chance to talk to her.
It's not Parker, brother. It's Patrick.
Oh, did I say? I'm sorry. She going to shoot me? Okay, I think I've said Parker all day. All right, Patrick, I am so sorry. She's married to Marcus Patrick. And didn't you say that he was a dental surgeon? Is that what you said he was or something? Somebody told me that.
No, I was talking about Allison
okay.
Judge.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's
Her
right.
husband,
Well,
Rob Bryant.
I'm having a senior moment.
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry, Marcus. I don't know what you do, but I'm sure somebody's going to tell us.
Well,
So anyway, Brianna Davis is
and they reside in Barbersville.
a fine young lady and very deserving to be in here. So, Brianna, congratulations. All right, guys, let's get her last one up there. Coach, you take this one.
All right, Mike Shepard, another 1970 graduate of Fairland High School. He played baseball, basketball, and football, and he ended up pitching for Marshall University. He was named to the All-OVC team 3 times and earned all district honors in his senior year. Mike joined the Insulators Union and served on the Fairland Board of Education for 14 years. Mike is married to Becky Shepard, and they have 2 sons, Troy and Travis.
And I had both of those boys in school.
Yep.
And I think
I did too.
Travis was also a great baseball player, and he was coaching. He was coaching basketball at one time over in Huntington, over in Cabell County. I don't know if he's still there or not. I haven't seen him for a while, so I don't know. But Mike was also on the board when I got hired up here. So anyway, anything else we want to say?
Well, we're just extremely proud of all 4 of them, and congratulations to all 4 of you. Very well deserved, and enjoy your evening. You deserve it.
That's right. So, folks, here's what we're going to do. Coach Harris and I are just going to be quiet, and we're going to let you guys enjoy the JV game that's playing down in front of us. The other side is almost completely full, Coach.
Right.
The side down over top of us is full, and up behind us,
it's getting there.
We're starting to get a good crowd. So on both sides, we will have the pep band over here to our right tonight. So be on there.
That'll be packed.
It'll be warm. We'll probably have to peel these good-looking coats off we got here.
Yeah, very nice. Good friend of mine got me this.
Oh, okay. That's a good-looking tie too, buddy.
Yeah, he got me that too.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. We're going to be back here in just a few minutes, but we're going to let you guys enjoy the JV game. They will start.
It's a good one, 33-30 right now.
They will start with the Hall of Fame inductions, and we will let you all listen to Coach Brian Ward as he introduces them, and they get their recognition. So anyway, we will see you guys in game time just here in a little bit. You guys enjoy the JV game.
Okay, we'll be back. Okay. Welcome back to Carl York Center. Tonight's Titanic matchup between the Chesapeake Panthers and the Fairland Dragons. Both teams undefeated in the conference, and this game's going to go a long ways as although they have to play each other again next week. So the Panthers come in at 18-1, and the Dragons come in at 17-1. Both teams, Dragons have won one more in the conference, so they're a half game ahead of the Panthers. And the Panthers are 11-0, and the Dragons are 12-0. We've got about 6 minutes and 30 seconds to tip off. Well, not actual tip-off. The national anthem and the starting lineups.
That's right. And Coach, we'll go down their starting lineups real quick if we can for Chesapeake. Looks like it's going to be number 00, Ethan Kearns. Number 4, Caden Perkins. Number 2, Drew Plants. 55, Jacob Skeens. And number 22, Maddox Kazee. And you should have ours there, Coach.
Yes, for the Dragons. Number 0, Gabe Polson. Number 3, Trevor Locko. Number 12, Cliff Franson. Number 13, Keegan Smith. And number 33, Brody Buchanan.
All right, Coach, for you folks at home, Coach Harrison and I got a chance to go step downstairs and talk to our Hall of Fame inductees. And it was good to talk to them. I talked to Coach Allen, Mr. McConnell, and I spoke to Mike. Didn't get to talk to him, but I talked to Brianna a little bit, and I got to apologize to her. I kept calling her Parker, and it's Patrick.
Right.
I apologized to her down there. I said,
That's
senior
all right. You
moment.
had the first letter right.
That's right. I did. But anyway, hey, Jerry, do you have something you could pop up here for us to look at? Because there's a picture, Coach, of us doing what we do best.
Yeah, there it is. You want to tell everybody where that food came from?
Guys, that is from Camden Corner down in the west end of Huntington.
One of our sponsors.
One of our sponsors tonight. And let me tell you, if you've never had any of their chicken or their food, you sure are missing it, because it is good.
Yes.
And it's finger licking good, isn't it, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Anyway.
I don't know who made that cake, but that cake was outstanding.
I didn't eat any of that cake.
I know it.
I'm trying to watch my girlish figure. Hey, you know what, Coach? Look, these white shirts make us look big. Is that right, Doug? White makes you look bigger on camera? Doug said no, you're full of it. All right. Hey, we're going to have a...
Must be the Starners right there.
We're going to have a heck of a game tonight.
Yes, it's going to be a dandy.
And as soon as we get Jerry on a microphone, he can tell us where everybody is and who's here. We'll get him to do that.
Well, the JV game is any indication of this varsity game. That one went into overtime.
Yep.
And Chesapeake came out on top 46-44.
Hello? Am I on?
All right, Jerry, you're on.
Am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
A little hard to hear, isn't it, with that band?
It is. Hey, tell us who we got here from the Dragons side tonight.
Wow, we got a bunch here tonight. We got Cole Snyder sitting here on main cam up here with Doug. We got Samira doing scoreboard again. We have Logan Ortega on our video switcher. We have on the floor, we have Wyatt Krause going to be on the floor, and we have a new person helping us out today. We have Andrew Rawball down there doing it with us today on the floor. And then we have, as always, we got Doug over here taking over the camera, doing a great job. And in the back, we have Josh Ross helping us out, doing all the graphics and times and everything today. And we have our I guess our guest producer with us tonight, former Dragon's Eye production MVP, Braxton Trader. Let's see if we can get him over here.
We're going to have instant
Can you get over here and
replay.
get a camera, Braxton?
Jerry, we're going to have instant replay tonight?
We'll have some instant replay tonight, just like we had some there
Last night. Yeah.
last night. But the way the instant replay is going to work is...
Still here, Coach.
Yeah, the way instant replay is going to work for these games is we take the clip, but we don't play it instantly because the game goes back and forth. So we'll wait till a stop in action, or when they bring the ball up slow, we'll play that replay. Then we'll go from there. So that way we get those clips.
All right.
Hey, Braxton, good to see you, buddy.
Hey, thanks. We appreciate it.
All right.
So,
Coach, I got a
come back off
message.
here. I'm going to run back around.
Message a while ago, Coach, and it said, we need to dress like this all the time. Are they telling us something?
I don't know. Maybe we're looking too shabby. I don't know.
By the way, just to let you know, my sister was the one that corrected me on Brianna's name.
Right. Ashley says, we're looking good, Pappy. Thank you, dear. I love you.
Well, Worm says...
Rusty Smith, you're looking sharp, buddy.
Hey, Worm Leak, you old dudes are looking sharp tonight.
Except he didn't use the word dude.
Well, we got to keep this PG,
keep it
you know, so... And so, Coach, I just got a message from Ashley Hall down in Florida.
Oh, really?
She's watching the game there, and she said, give me a shout-out, jerk. So, Ashley Hall, here's your second shout-out of the evening. Good luck to you and your girls down there in Disney. We wish you guys the best.
Yes. Did you tell her we recognized all the cheerleaders?
Well, yeah. All right.
All right, we got about 40 seconds, and we're going to have the national anthem. So we're going to take a little pause, and then PA announcer Brian Wood will introduce the starting lineups, and we'll get started on this huge basketball game tonight.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Immerse Center. Tonight's varsity boys matchup with the visiting team, Chesapeake Panthers and your Fairland Dragons. This time, would you please stand with your hats to the singing of the national anthem. Singing the anthem tonight is Emily Riggio.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Boy, doesn't she do a great
She
job.
does the best.
And by the way, Coach, that's her last time.
Is that right? She's a senior?
She's a senior. This will be her
Oh,
last
my.
time singing tonight. Emily Riggio. We have to thank her for all the years that she has.
Yes. Reminds me of Lori Bain. Have you ever heard Lori
Oh,
Bain?
absolutely.
Starting lineup is first for the Panthers. Number 0, Ethan Burns. Number 4, David Perkins. Number 22, Max Kazee. Number 24, Philip Thacker.
Thacker starting.
And number 33, Tyson Fleta.
All right, Coach, so our little starting lineups are just a wee bit different.
Yeah. Drew Plants is not starting, and neither is Jacob Skeens.
At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 33, Brody Lucan. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 0, Gabe Holstead. At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 12, Cliff Francis.
And Coach, Brenda sent me a message and said the little general said that we look dapper tonight.
Well, I hope her and the mayor, Mr. Kenny Dillon's, doing good down there in lower LA.
I'm sure they are. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. Guys, home, enjoy this ball game. There's nothing like a rivalry game like we got here tonight.
It's big going-ons here tonight. Bruce Cooper says, yes, sir, you guys look very sharp, like those ties. Thank you, Bruce. Oh, that tip is controlled by the Dragons, but we got a turnover right away. Philip Thacker with it. He passes it to the corner, and there's a three put up by Ethan Kearns. And Chesapeake jumps out to the early lead, 3-0. Brody Buchanan, he's at the top of the key. Now he's working down the left side of the lane, puts it up, and it's blocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Dragons. Keegan Smith, the inbound for the Dragons. He gets it in to Gabe Polson, and he gets it back to Keegan. Keegan working the left wing, gets a pick from Polson, throws it back out front to Locko. Locko to Buchanan. Buchanan over to Keegan Smith, to Locko. Cliff Franson back to Buchanan. And down inside, and there comes a three by Keegan, and it's too strong, but pulling the board down for the Dragons, Trevor Locko. Another second chance point here. Chesapeake in their man-to-man. Perkins. Franson puts up a three, but it's rebounded by Polson. And they get a third chance here on this first possession for the Dragons. Brody Buchanan pulls up from about 15, and it's off the side of the rim. Pulled down by number 22. And they go inside to Frecka. Frecka puts it up and in. Martin Frecka. 6'6" post player. Brody Buchanan for three. It's too strong. Maddox, Kazee. Picks it up on the right wing, throws it back out front to Frecka. Frecka to Perkins. Perkins to Philip Thacker. Puts up a shot and it's off the rim. And Gabe Polson pulls it down. Keegan Smith with it, throws across court to Locko. Locko to Franson. Franson checked there by Kazee. Franson for three. He's got it. Perkins in the corner. Out top to Kazee. Over to Perkins. Perkins takes it down inside, and it's blocked out of bounds by Cliff Franson, and it'll be Chesapeake ball. Kazee to inbound for the Panthers. He gets it in to Thacker. Thacker back to Kazee. Kazee puts it up and in. 7-3. Chesapeake. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Keegan Smith gets it in the corner, gets it back, puts up a three. That's short. And Kazee pulls down the rebound. Ethan Kearns hands it off to Kazee. He puts up another jumper. It's too strong. It goes out to Ethan Kearns, and he puts the jump shot in, and the Dragons trail 9-3. And quickly, Coach Speed calls 30-second timeout.
And I'll tell you what, Coach, both teams playing hard on the defensive end, each side.
Yeah.
We've had some good shots, just haven't hit them. They have.
Right. You're exactly right, Coach.
Boy, I love to see this gym full like this.
Yeah, brings back the old days, brother. I remember coming out in a JV game and the place was packed already. It was awesome. What a great feeling. Brody Buchanan brings it across the line. Gets it to Trevor Lucko. And Cliff Franson puts up another one. Dragons get another possession.
Get out of the lane.
Keegan Smith gets it. Jay Polson with it on the baseline. He takes it strong, lays up the reverse layup, and it's good.
That was a nice move, Coach.
Yes. Caden Perkins with it. He gets it over to Thacker. Thacker between the circles. They're looking inside to Frecka. Kearns to Thacker. Polson's checking him. And Frecka's going down inside and got his own rebound and puts it up and in. Carson Frecka with another second chance point.
Coach, we can't let them have second shots.
Right. And there's going to be a foul on Frecka. Keegan Smith tried to put up the reverse layup. Frecka got him across the arm. So going to the line to shoot two is Keegan Smith. Your score 11-5 with 1:42 to go here in the first quarter. Keegan's first shot is up and off the back rim. Second shot is up, and it bounces off the right side. Missed opportunity there. Perkins gets it to Plants. Plants, they get the ball to Kazee. Thacker with it. Back to Kazee. Kazee down the lane, puts up the shot, and it's rebounded by Cliff Franson. And there's a driving layup by Brody Buchanan. Cuts the lead down to 4, 11-7. Oh, nice spinning layup by Caden Perkins. It's 13-7, Panthers. Down inside to Locko. Gets it outside to Franson. He puts up a three. It's in and out. And quickly, Coach Hader calls timeout. And Caden Perkins was having trouble. "30-second timeout." Coach, their defense looks pretty good.
They're playing good shell defense. I mean, both teams really are.
It's like you said, they're making shots and we're not.
Yeah. I mean, that's the difference. Well, we knew this was going to be a very evenly matched game. There's no question about that.
Right. It'll be a game of runs.
You and I have both been in this situation before with Chesapeake. A lot of tight games.
Yes, sir. Perkins with it out top. He's being checked there by Laco. And they're playing for the last shot. .2 seconds left. Not enough time to catch and shoot. Jacob Skeens was in the game. And there's the end of the first quarter with your score. Chesapeake Panthers 13, Fairland Dragons 7. I think it's a testament to the defense. It's such a low score.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, Coach. The band is.
So both teams playing pretty good defense for such a low score.
It really, they are. If you watch, they jump to the ball, they rotate very well. Playing good shell defense, both of them. They really are. But again, like I said, that's what we expected.
Yep.
Kim and JV Staggs are listening to us from Gulf Shores again, so.
Oh, really?
Glad you guys are tuning in. Hope you all enjoy the broadcast.
You're getting all that sunshine.
Joel Root, they're listening. Joel, thank you, buddy. We are looking dapper. We appreciate you. Lonnie's not here. He's watching us on the big screen. And, of course.
I wonder where he's at this weekend.
Looks like he's living room. I don't know. Francie, of course, said hey.
Okay, Kearns with it, or excuse me, Perkins. He gets it over to, is that number 2, Drew Plants. Back to Perkins. Perkins to Plants, gets it down inside the big boy, Skeens, and Perkins puts up a shot. There's a three. Knocked down by Keegan Smith. And that cuts the lead in half. 13-10. Perkins gets it to Thacker. Skeens trying to post up. Polson's checking him. Big boy takes it inside, puts it up, and it's off. Keegan Smith comes out of there with it. The Dragons are running. There's a three put up by Cliff Franson, and it's short of the mark. Thacker with it over on the right side to Skeens. Back to Thacker. And trying to post the big boy up.
We got to front that big boy down there, Coach. We can't let him get the ball down on a low post. We got to front him.
All right.
When you got somebody that big, you three-quarter him. If you ain't as big as he is, that's not going to work.
Thacker gets it into Kazee. Back to Thacker. Gets it back out top to Kazee. He goes down the left side. Three-pointer up by.
That's a walk.
Oh, they got a foul. Called that foul on Gabe Polson. That's his first, team's first. First foul of the game, wasn't it, Coach?
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure about that, but
yeah, it looked like a jump ball to me.
I'll let you walk. He came down the ball.
Kazee gets it into Thacker. Back out top to Plants. Over to Kazee. He drives left baseline, puts up a shot, and they're calling a foul on Brody Buchanan. That's his first. And at the line, shooting two. Maddox, Kazee. First shot is up and good. Checking in for the Panthers is double zero, Ethan Kearns for Drew Plants. Kazee's second shot is up and it's good. He scores 15-10. Brody Buchanan with it at the half-court line. Now he hands to Locko, cross court to Keegan Smith. Keegan back to Polson. Polson to Locko. Locko over to Franson. Back to Locko. Brody Buchanan puts up a long three and it's good. And the lead now is at 2, 15-13. Perkins. Perkins, Kazee puts up a long one. He knocks it down. Let's see, that's a foul there.
Yep.
Didn't call that. Finally, they got it. And that foul is going to be on number 4, Caden Perkins. That's his first, and the first team foul on the Panthers. Polson gets it into Franson. Franson puts up a three. It's too long. Brody Buchanan with it. Dragons are getting some offensive boards, Coach.
It's going to be on 4 again, Coach, I believe.
Number 4, Caden Perkins. That's his second. Drew Plants is going to go in for him. Locko with it. Cross court to Franson. Franson to Keegan Smith. He gives it across court to Brody Buchanan.
Now, it had to be a foul there.
Yeah, they're letting them play, I reckon. Polson with it. To Buchanan. Buchanan splits the defenders. Goes inside. Gets it out top to Locko for 3, and that's short. And Plants comes down with the rebound. In the corner to Thacker. Around the horn, Kazee puts up a 3, and it's good. And that's going to give Chesapeake their largest lead of the game at 8 points, 21-13. Colson to Buchanan. Buchanan working out top, pulls up, takes a 3. It's short. The Dragons come away with another offensive board. And Brody Buchanan puts up the 18-footer, and it's good. 21-15. That's at least 4 offensive boards for the Dragons. Out of the corner. Brody Buchanan comes out there with it. And that's a turnover, and they got a run out to Kazee. He lays it up and in. And it's 23-15. You got a 30-second timeout for the Dragons.
Coach, we talked about transition game. We had to play transition defense, and we said they need to get the ball out and in transition, and guess what they're doing?
They're running.
They're getting it out there.
I got the Dragons with 2 turnovers, and I don't have any for Chesapeake yet.
I don't think so. Well, we haven't shot well, Coach.
No.
Jimmy Casella says the Casella clan is out watching the game tonight. So Jonathan, Jamie.
Jonathan and Jamie.
And Samantha, whoever's out there, you guys enjoy the game. Glad you're watching.
Let's not forget Mama Diana.
Well, yep, better not.
Franson with it, back to Lockow, out top to Buchanan. He gets it over to Keegan, down the corner to Paulson. Got Franson on a nice cut to the basket, and he lays it up and in. 23-17. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. And Kazee missed that layup. 3-pointer by Hagan Smith. Short of the mark. Thacker's got it over in the left corner. Gets it down inside to Frecka. Out to Kazee. Puts up a 3, and it's good. That's 3 3-pointers for him, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
26-17. Dragons trail by 9. And there's a foul on Ethan Kearns.
And the foul, 0, Ethan Kearns. His first, team third.
Yeah, Coach, we're not shooting well at all. We give Chesapeake credit, they are.
Yes, they are. That's an ill-advised shot by Trevor. They had a tough time making that one. Inside to Frecka. He misses, and we got a jump ball. Tied up by Cliff Franson, and it'll go to the Dragons. Brody Buchanan, he's checked there by Thacker. In the corner to Franson. Back out to Lockow to Buchanan. Franson And that's off the brace on top of the backboard, and it'll go over to Chesapeake.
Can't buy one in the first half, Coach.
Lance gets it to Kazee. He brings it up across the line. He's being checked there by Buchanan. Buchanan to Kearns. Kearns tries the lob pass to Kazee. He knew he couldn't make it, so he just threw it off of Brody Buchanan out of bounds to the Panthers.
Looked like an old North Carolina play. Dean Smith right there.
Kazee gets it to Kearns. Kearns the attacker. And Kazee puts up the last second attempt at a three, and it's off the right side of the rim, and there's your halftime score. Chesapeake 26, the Fairland Dragons 17, in a very low scoring ball game.
Wow, let's see here, 3, 6, 9. Well, Coach, they're up 26-17. They scored Chesapeake scored 13 points in the second quarter.
All of them by Kazee.
Maddox Kazee hit all of them. Right now, he's got 15 points for the game. Ethan Kearns has 5. Caden Perkins has 2. Carson Frecka has 4. And that totals up here 26. For your Dragons, Brody Buchanan, he's got 7. Keegan Smith has 3. Cliff Franson has 5. Gabe Paulson has 2. And we scored 10 that quarter, and that's 17 altogether. So we've been outscored there, Coach. Honestly, we've had a good.
They have 2 pretty little girls on the other side of the court. That's
Do you know
my
them?
Granddaughter.
Oh.
And Riley Russell.
So anyway, Coach, that's your scoring. We're supposed to have a guest up here tonight.
Yes.
Coming up here at halftime, and it is.
He's sitting down there.
No, he's
Hasn't
left.
moved.
He's coming.
Oh,
He's coming up. So we're going to get another set of headphones. Coach, we're going to need to move your coat back there.
Okay.
It's Mike Kendinger, known as P. Floyd. He runs C-Ops, and he does the basketball stuff. So we'll get him back here and get him on. Mike, come over. Now, Mom, we'll have to put those on for you like I have to do with the kids.
I don't know. I've been retired for a year, so maybe.
All right. Hey, sit down here and join us. Have a seat. And well, Doug, are we going to be with you, or are we going to be in front? Well, we don't know that. Oh, there we go. I guess we're over here with Doug. Mike, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. We know who you are. You're the guru of Southern Ohio basketball.
I don't know about that, but I go by P. Floyd. So it's on Southeastern Ohio Preps.
Did you say Pink Floyd?
Yes.
I love
Well, there's that. That's where it came from. So Pink Floyd is there.
Yeah.
It's on my license plate, so it's there too.
Just talk to us. Tell us about Southern Ohio basketball. I mean, you are all over the place.
I do. I travel.
I see your stuff on Facebook. You'll say, I'm in here tonight, and I'm here tonight. And
Right. Well, what I do is I rank all 71 teams in Southeastern Ohio.
Okay. How do you see these 2 teams in Division 5?
Well, right now I've got Fairland above Chesapeake. So both of them are there. As far as their division goes, who are they behind then? So we've got Fairland and Chesapeake. Who else is in that division? We got Minford. Is Minford in there?
Minford's in there.
They're
Yes.
tough.
Minford's pretty daggone good.
Right.
I think.
Right, and luckily you only get to play South Webster here tomorrow, and you don't have to see them in the tournament. So
Right.
that part's there. But yeah, it's good basketball in Southeastern Ohio. You know, I'm from Logan. That's where I come from. So it took about 2.5 hours to get here tonight.
Oh,
But,
do you know a guy named Gary Swinehart?
I know a guy. Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He is. He's a good guy. He's coached at Logan for a long time. And
Yeah, he's an old Crooksville boy.
Yes. Yes, he is. And,
That was my
and he's
first-
proud of it, too.
And that was my first 4 years of teaching.
Okay. All right. But right now in Southeastern Ohio, I've got Warren as number 1. And then I got the 3Ms that go down. I got Miami Trace, which I believe Minford goes to play at Miami Trace, so that's going to change a little bit. Next Tuesday, I think they go there, so that'll be another good game after the draw tomorrow. So,
Now Miami Traces are up 35, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
And then we've got Minford comes in next, and then Meg's that team from Meg's. Have you guys seen Meg's?
Yes, I've read about them in the paper. They've been destroying everybody.
And they're huge.
Are they?
Yeah, and Warren beat Meg's. So
Let me ask you this, because I don't know, haven't followed, but how much did Warren beat Meg's by? Do you recall?
Maybe 6.
Okay.
6, 7.
Well, Warren is the only team to beat Fairland this year.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that was down, and that wasn't on a neutral court too.
Yes,
So
it
that
was.
I was down there for that one too. So that was a good game. And Fairland they don't walk away from anybody. You know, they play anybody and have for years. That's what it's always impressed me.
Here's the thing: if you want to get better, you play the good teams because
Absolutely.
you want to be peaking at the end of the year. That's what.
Right.
So get that experience, and I mean, play the good teams.
Oh, sure.
John Buchanan does a great job with the girls team doing that. He's played Mount
St. Mary's or Mount Notre Dame,
and Wadsworth, and that's two
Harvest Prep.
two losses, and he lost twice to Portsmouth, who's number 1 in Division 5.
And that's the only girls game that I've watched all year was I saw that game.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
We thought maybe you could tell us some more about the girls, or maybe tell us about brackets. Have you looked at anything?
I have not.
Girl-wise? Well,
No.
Now, boys' brackets are done this Sunday. Is that correct? Is that
Yes.
when they come out?
Yes, and tonight's the last night that any games count. I'm
Okay.
not sure why that is, since it's all computerized, and you'd think at least go through tomorrow night. I don't even know why they don't.
Well, they do in football.
Right. They go to the end of the season in football, so I'm not sure why they don't do it for basketball. Because you've got teams now that they're canceling games, so now they play them after the seeding is
Right.
done. So again, gaming the games, I'm not sure whether that's the right way to do it either.
Well, but is it really going to help you?
No,
I mean,
in the end, it probably doesn't, but it probably a lot of times it'll. Whether you're a 1 or a 2, then you get down to that 3 and 4. Who do you want to play? Which the 1 or the 2? So
Right.
So maybe that part of it is there. But yeah, I probably put on maybe 2,500 miles during the season.
In the VW.
No, I wish. I have the 75 VW bus, but as soon as the salt comes out on the road, it goes in the garage, so it doesn't come out until spring.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I don't know. That thing's pretty sweet. For those of you at home don't know, I've seen it on Facebook. So.
Oh, I've got a 75 Volkswagen bus camper.
Wow.
Yeah, good. So it's
That's
nice.
a classic.
Yeah,
You
it
wanna
is.
hang on to that, buddy.
Well, I'm a classic too. I'm getting up there too. I'm almost 70, so we're getting there.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
Are you enjoying retirement?
It gives me a lot of time to do the basketball. You know, before I taught
Right.
for 42 years. So
I call retirement 6 Saturdays and 1 Sunday.
and the first probably 9 weeks, it was, I'd think about school, and then I'm not thinking about school a whole lot anymore.
Well, as long as you're enjoying, that's all that matters.
I am. And the basketball is good, and sad that it's coming down to about the last 3 weeks. Go into the second week in March, and then it's done. Then we're and baseball's already there towards the end of the month. They're already started practicing.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they're doing their preseason stuff too already.
Absolutely. Everything's year-round now, so I'm not sure that they ever stop.
Well, they don't. I know when I was coaching football here, it was year-round for us.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
that's how it had to be.
Well, and that's the way it is now.
Now you
in
want
all
to be
the
competitive,
sports.
you got to be in the weight room.
Right.
You've got to do your conditioning. I mean, you have to be ready.
Absolutely.
And basketball's the same way. You get better in summer camp. That's where you get better.
Right.
In basketball.
Right.
I told my kids that you don't get better between November and March. You get better between March and November.
That's right.
That's true.
And I found that, used to be you'd go through all the towns and you'd see pickup games all over the place. And,
Yeah.
and now you don't see that as much,
Right.
and it shows up on the court. I think everything is, if we don't have a mandatory practice, they're not doing it now.
They're doing this.
Yeah, well,
this is
there's
what
that.
they're doing.
Right. But then the kids like Brody and some of those guys, they're the ones that are putting in the time. They've got
That's
access
right.
to gyms and that kind of thing.
Right.
Brody's definitely a gym rat.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and from talking to some people too, that Franson and the kids that, and I have to admit that before in my preseason I had Fairland down around 30, 31, 32.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I told Coach Speed I thought we'd be lucky to be 500 this year. I mean, he's done one heck of a job. I mean,
yeah.
and those kids have come to play.
Right. And I think that, and from what I've been told, that Clayton Thomas, I talked to Clayton.
Oh, yeah.
And he said that their facility, that the boys were in there all summer shooting and that kind of stuff. So that makes
Right.
a big difference,
Right.
and
Yeah.
you can see it. You definitely
All right,
can see it.
Mike, we got about 8 seconds. We're going to start, brother. We
gotta-
appreciate you coming up. You better
Thanks.
hobble down them steps.
All
Thank you for
right.
stopping by.
Thanks.
Thank you, Pink Floyd. Nice to meet you, Mike. Okay, we're ready for the second half, and it's going to be Chesapeake ball to start the second half.
Whew, Coach, move that fan.
I did.
I'll get that thing on us.
Oh, yeah.
I'll scoot a little closer so we can share
Yeah,
that thing.
There you go.
Whew.
All right. Kazee inbounds to Perkins. Perkins, he's being checked there by Locko. And Kazee's got it at the foul line, goes down the lane, drops it off to Frecka. Frecka looking to take a shot, puts it up, goes over top of Polson for the rebound, puts up put back, and it's good. And there's an 11-point lead now, first double-digit lead of the game for the Panthers. Buchanan out to, we got a foul, and that foul is going to go on number 4, Caden Perkins. That's his third. First team foul of the third quarter. And Plants is going to check in for Perkins. Brody Buchanan to inbound for the Dragons. He gets it into Keegan. Smith. Smith out top. Got the back door to Locko. He lost control. But Cliff Franson nails a 3. And Kazee being checked there by Cannon. In the corner, down inside to Frecka. Frecka going to the hole again. Puts it up. And was knocked out of bounds by Frecka. And the Dragons will take over. Franson into Buchanan. Franson, cross court to Locko. There's a push right in the back. Didn't call nothing there. Locko to Polson, out top to Buchanan. Over to Franson, Franson to Smith. Smith calls out the set. Franson, Buchanan. Buchanan puts up the jumper, and it's tipped in by Polson. Left-handed tip by Gabe Polson. Cuts the lead to 6, 28-22. Dragons with 5 straight. Plants, Frecka, Frecka to Thacker. That's over to Kearns. Kearns to Plants. Plants back out top to Frecka. Kearns with it. Get out top. Kazee with it now. Thacker to Kazee. Kazee gets it down in the corner to Kearns. Kearns down inside to Frecka. Frecka working on Polson, puts up the shot, and it's good. Your little left-handed baby hook is good. 30-22, Panthers. Locko with it. Buchanan. Buchanan over to Franson. Franson back to Smith. Smith in the corner, Locko for three, and it's good.
And Coach, that's his first point of the game, third quarter.
That's a good one. Cuts the lead to 5, 30-25. Thacker with it. He's working against Franson. Kazee now against Buchanan. Down inside to Frecka, and he puts it up and in, and he's fouled on the play. And that foul's going to go on Gabe Polson. That's his second foul. And at the line to complete the three-point play, Carson Frecka. You say he transferred from Colgrove?
I think he came from Colgrove. I hope I'm not telling you wrong.
I don't remember him last year.
I thought he did, though. I thought he was from Colgrove.
He's a left-hander. He puts it up, and it's off the rim. Down to Locko. Locko to Franson. Brody Buchanan. He's blocked there by Kearns. Pulls the rebound down. Gets it to... Oh, nice block. Oh, no. They called that foul. Looked like all ball to me.
Who they call that on, Coach?
Brody Buchanan.
Oh, wow.
That's his second. Freckett going to the line, and he missed that one. (32-25), 3:41 to go here in the third quarter. Second shot is on the way, and it's good. 33-25. Lead goes back to 8. Franson to Locko, back to Franson. Locko, another three, and knocked out of bounds by Keegan Smith. And
just
he'll
not
go
shooting
over to
well,
the Panthers.
Coach.
Nope. In the lineup is Jacob Skeens. And there's a layup by Ethan Kearns. And the lead is back to 10, 35-25. Franson for three out of the corner. It's good. Locko, got Kearns. Back out to Thacker. Thacker. Down inside to the big boy. And that one's blocked out of bounds. on Kern's attempted layup. Kazita inbound for the Panthers.
Oh, nice little
Inside to the
screen.
big boy. And he drops in the reverse layup. Laco with it on the right wing. Polson. Back to Laco. I'm telling you.
Mr. Rollman there.
Yep. There's the back door. Brody Buchanan lays it up and in.
Coach, that's Brody's first of the second half.
Kearns takes it down low, and Laco's got him. And that's going to be on the drive. There'll be no shots.
Dragon foul, 3, Trevor Rothbell. His first, team third.
Perkins back in the lineup for the. Takes it down the lane, lays it up, and it's good. (39-30). Approaching 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Buchanan. He puts up the long three. It's off the rim. And the big boy Skeens comes out of there with it. Over to Kearns. Or excuse me, that's Perkins. They're going to play for one shot here, Coach.
Don't blame him.
Yep.
28 seconds to go.
Each possession, I was just thinking, each possession takes such a long time. And when you got a 9-point lead, that's not a bad thing. 15 seconds to go here in the first or third quarter. Kearns drives, puts up the left-handed shot. He comes out there with it. Franson from half court, and it's no good. So your score at the end of three quarters, Chesapeake Panthers 39 and the Fairland Dragons 30.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chesapeake is very consistent. By quarters, 13, 13, 13.
Is that right?
Now that quarter, Carson Frecka had 7 of their 13 points. Cliff Franson had 6 for us that quarter. Trevor had 3. Gabe hit that one, and then Brody hit one shot. We just aren't hitting the shots, Coach.
Right.
We're not playing bad. We're just not making the shots.
Well, they're going to need back-to-back stops to get back in this game.
And Coach, remind everybody,
If they can get some consecutive stops, they'll be okay.
you're right. Tomorrow, we're doing 2 games.
Right,
One starting at 4 o'clock.
right. The Fairland girls playing the #1 team in Division III, the Marietta Tigers.
And then we'll be back for a nightcap, and hopefully I'll get a link from Jerry Bell.
Right, and
We'll get it out there
folks, I
for you.
want to tell you, we got an old foe coming in here tomorrow night. Used to be down there at Chesapeake. His name's Norm Person. Is going to end up being the all-time winningest basketball coach in Fairland history. Brody Buchanan goes in and lays it up, and he's fouled. So that's a good start for the Dragons here in the quarter number 4. 7:51 to go. Dragons down 7. If Buchanan can convert this three-point play, it'll be 6. And the shot's up, and it's around and out.
Coach, we don't believe we've made a free throw all night. We shot 3. We haven't made any of them.
Oh, wow.
We're over.
Yeah. Kearns. Then check there by Laco. Big boy. Skeens.
Got to front him, guys. Can't let him get it in front of you.
Backside pass picked off by Keegan Smith. Keegan to Buchanan. Buchanan pulls up, shoots, good. And that cuts the lead to 5. Now we need one more stop, Coach. Things are going to get real tough. Kazee lost the ball out of bounds. And there's the other stop. That's 2 straight turnovers for Panthers. And Coach Ader takes Kazee out and puts Plants in. Got Thacker on it. Laco for 3 out of the corner. Good box out there by Plants. And Kearns gets his miss and pushes it back in. And the lead goes back to 7, 41-34. There's a wide open layup for Brody Buchanan. Kearns against Buchanan. Over to, excuse me, that was Perkins to Kearns. Kearns will inbound. Gets it back court to Perkins. Perkins, in check there by Keegan Smith. Takes it down the lane, puts up the shot. It's blocked out of bounds and goes to the Panthers.
He got hit in the face, I assume, Coach.
Kazee checks back in for the Panthers. And he's going to check in for Plants. This Chesapeake's a good ball club, Coach.
Yeah, they are. Solid.
Well coached. And there's another turnover. I've got them for 3 turnovers, Coach, and they've all been here in the third quarter. Excuse me, in the second half. Brody Buchanan takes it in strong, and he's fouled.
It's time to us for hit some free throws, Coach.
Yeah, better. You want to get back in this. You're only down 5. You can cut it to 3 here. Buchanan's first shot is on the way, and it is good.
Ooh.
Rolls around and drops through. And back in the lineup is Carson Frecka for Jacob Skeens. Buchanan's second shot is good. And the lead is 3, 41-38. Boy, if the Dragons get another stop here, this place is going to go berserk. And we got a timeout. Coach Ader didn't like what he was looking at, so he called timeout. And this is a full timeout.
Well, Coach Brody has come out to play this quarter. He's got 8 points. And the Dragons have 8 points this quarter.
Yep.
So we've outscored them 8-2 so far. Mr. Bell, are you happy with the way things are going?
Am I on?
Are you happy the way things are going tonight?
I think it's looking fantastic.
From a production standpoint.
Yeah, from a production standpoint, it's looking very good. All the kids are doing a great job. Everybody's working seamless, going back and forth, helping each other. I'm watching them communicate on these headsets back and forth for these camera shots. It's just, I can't ask for more from them. So hopefully we get these extra points here and we get this game tied up.
Yeah, we need to stop here.
Well, you called. If we get some stops, we get right back in the game, and you called, and that's right exactly what we've done.
Well, they've turned it over 3 times in about the last 5 trips. Matt Kazee to inbound for the Panthers, and one of the officials says, wait a minute.
Any warning against Chesapeake?
Coach, I don't think I've ever seen that in a basketball game.
Not out of a timeout. Must not got out quick enough as far as they're concerned. I haven't seen it either, Coach. Another backcourt inbound to Perkins. Perkins working against Laco. They go to Thacker. Thacker gets it to Kazee. Kazee up over Buchanan. And there's another stop for the Dragons. Oh, basket here will go a long ways, Coach.
Coach, they've gone to a zone or a matchup zone.
Yeah, I believe they have.
See what we got here?
A little 2-3 matchup.
Yep.
Yep.
Out of the
definitely not
timeout.
in man.
But you and I have talked about that too, coming out.
Franson to Laco. Let's get it inside there.
There we go in the post.
And there's a 3, and it's off the mark. And Kazee comes out there with it, and he's got Kearns down low, all alone. And Perkins lays it up and in. And the lead goes back to 5. With 3:30 to go in the game. Buchanan puts up a shot, and it's good.
Now Brody's doing his part trying to keep us in the game.
Yep. Well, need another stop here. Boy, I'll tell you, that Perkins kid is tough. He takes it to the hole and lays it up and in with the
Left hand, he likes to go left.
Yeah. Buchanan from long range. It's off the mark. Franson with it. And he's blocked from behind by Kazee. Kazee's going strong, lays it up and in. And now the Dragons trail by 7. Timeout. Fairland, 2:39 to go. Big turn of events right there, Coach. And headed down to 3. Perkins takes it to the hole for almost an uncontested layup. And then Kazee does the same thing after the
Yeah, we got to play better
big
help
block
defense.
down here underneath on Franson.
Well, like we said, Chesapeake, dude, they're a solid ball club.
They're very solid.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, you can't be 18-1.
Oh, you're not a slouch being 18-1. No, absolutely not. But on the other hand, I don't think we've played all that shooting-wise.
No, we haven't.
I mean, we've got some shots, but we're not hitting them. Cliff Franzen has not been his normal self tonight.
Well, Chesapeake plays very good defense, too.
Yeah, they do. And I will give you this. Coach Ader did a great job coming out of that timeout and going to that matchup 2-3 and kind of changing things a little bit. You and I have talked about that before, coming out of a timeout and changing up your defense and giving the offense a different look.
Right.
Changing that momentum.
Well, let's see what they come out here. Looks like they're going to go back to the 2-3. The 2-3 matchup is giving the Dragons.
Oh, they're going straight man or not.
No, it's 2-3. There's a foul by Ethan Kearns.
And a foul, double zero, Ethan Kearns, his second. Team brother.
Inside, Keegan Smith cuts the lead to 5. 2:20 to go in the game. Chesapeake up by 5. In the corner to Thacker. Thacker down inside to Frecka, backside, and it's run down there by Kearns. Kearns puts it up, and Franson pulls down the board. Brody Buchanan from 3. And it's 47-45. Need another stop. And there's a steal by Buchanan, and he ties it up. And we got a quick timeout. Woo! Whoa, buddy, this is what we were expecting.
This is exactly what we were expecting. Watch this replay, Coach. Going to get the 3.
Up,
watch him hang around. He just hung. Great atmosphere, Coach.
Yeah, what an atmosphere. Got a text from Mr. Joey Thacker. It says, Jamie, your former player, and I are watching you tonight. Nice job. Thank you, Coach Thacker.
Good to hear from you, Joey.
James, it's good to hear from you, too. I always call her James.
I'm sure she appreciates that.
Great kid. Krista Smith, old buddy. This is Rusty. You guys are looking sharp. Hello to everybody down on Susan Street. Rusty and Krista, Baisley and Raya, and Braylon, along with Mr. and Mrs. Crawdaddy, and Mark and Joyce Root. Oh, we can't forget the mayor down there, Wes and Judy Shepherd.
That's right.
Ball's inbounded to Caden Perkins. Perkins being checked there by Laco. And I don't know. Perkins back out to Frecka. Frecka to Thacker. Looks like they're trying to hold the ball to the last shot. They don't seem to be running much offense.
No, I think they're content. I think you're right. Unless they have a wide open layup. Oh.
Well, Dragons got to play exceptional defense this time down. Frecka in the corner. And he's stolen away by Cliff Franson. 45 seconds to go in the game. Looks like we're going to call a timeout here shortly. Brody Buchanan working against Thacker. Out by the half-court line on the right side. And Nathan Speed is right in the official's ear, getting ready to call timeout. Timeout. Oh no, he's calling a play. 24. Whatever 24 is. 8 seconds. Oh, we might be having overtime again.
There's a hold. Yep.
We got a foul. Foul is on number 24, Thacker. His second, it'll be side out of bounds with 1.4 seconds to go. That is the 14th foul on Chesapeake. They better not foul on this inbounds play, I can tell you that.
Woo, 1.4.
Yeah.
Boy, what we expected and more.
Yes. You reckon we're going to have another overtime? I had one in the JV game.
Well,
with 1.4 left on the clock.
I'm going to say with 1.4, that's probably going to happen.
Unless somebody throws one in here. Plenty enough time to catch and shoot. Maybe even one dribble.
Possibly. It'd have to be a quick one, though.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what he draws up. I'll be interested to see. You know, we talk about out-of-plans plays all the time, you and I do.
Yeah.
A lot of teams don't run them, Coach. They just get the ball in.
I know.
Well, everybody here tonight's got their money's worth.
Yes, sir.
And you at home, we hope you've gotten your money's worth, too.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Cliff Franzen take his shot, Coach. I'll be honest.
Well, he's been
Brody as a
knocking down a
decoy.
bunch of them lately.
He's Brody as a decoy. We'll see.
Brody puts up the jumper. Oh! He gets nothing but net, but it was on the outside of the rim. Got a text from Ricky Ray. He says, I see that Norm will be in the house tomorrow. I may try and show up. Well, come on over, Ricky Ray. Well, as I like to say, free basketball.
That's right.
We're going to have a 4-minute overtime. Both teams are knotted at 47 apiece.
Coach, I'm running out of blanks on my daggone paper. Brody scored 17 points that quarter.
Overtime.
Oh, I know, but look at it. It's
Yeah.
tiny. If this keeps up.
He scored 17.
He scored 17, and nobody else for us scored anything.
Wow. That's awesome. I think Brody just said, hey, let me take over this thing. And take over he did.
He has. Absolutely.
Well, I'd venture to say nobody has left the house.
No, and we said it 3 or 4 times, but we've got a great crowd here,
Sure,
Coach.
all you got to do is look across the way, and it's just that same way on this side. Even a little more over here.
We got a pretty good crowd behind us.
Yes, we do. All right, it'll be Frecka against Smith. And Smith wins the tap. Gets it to Brody Buchanan. Dragons looking for the first lead of the game. Dragons.
Coach, are we kind of matching up again? Looks like.
It's a matchup zone, Coach.
Looks like a 2-3 again.
It's a 2-3 matchup.
You're going to come out and put a little pressure on Brody now.
Dragons, very deliberate this time down. They've had it for 1 minute exactly. 3 minutes to go here in the overtime. We're all tied up at 47. Franson with it, gets it down the corner to Buchanan. Buchanan's doubled down there. And quickly, Coach Speed calls timeout. That's a good one. It's going to be a full timeout.
Minute and 24 seconds on that possession, Coach, so far.
Is that right? Yeah.
I believe.
Yes, you're right. It's a 4-minute overtime. We got to look to split that zone from up top or on the wing and get that ball down in the paint.
Yep. Well, we got to get somebody in the middle of that zone.
Right.
And then somebody running the baseline behind it.
Exactly. That's how you beat that 2-3. You got to get it in the paint around the foul line and have that baseline runner go from short corner to short corner.
I think I know a guy that taught me that.
Yeah. You call it red.
That's right.
Red.
And we had Red Cutter off that, too.
Yes.
Sherry and Woody Godby on their way home from Florida. I assume Brooks with them, too, so they're listening. Thank you guys for listening and tuning in to us.
Hello, Woody. Hi, Sherry. We got a good one going on here. Roger Ramey says, I may roll in with Ricky Ray. Come on over, Raj. Smith gets it down low to Polson. Polson dribbles out to the left wing. Gets it to Buchanan out at the center circle. Buchanan to Laco. We got a double screen for Franson in the corner. Back out top to Buchanan, down low to Polson. Polson to Smith. And that ball's stolen away. And Keegan Smith commits a foul in the corner. And that's going to be the first team foul. That's his first foul of the game and the first team foul. Let me remind you, the overtime is just an extension of the fourth quarter. Perkins over to Frecka. Freckett inside to Kazee, who misses the layup, and it's pulled down by Polson. Polson gives it up to Buchanan, who brings it across the line. 1:40 to go here in the game. Buchanan dribbling back and forth at half court. And they're content to let him go.
Coach Aders, I'm surprised they're not.
Well,
there we go. A little bit of token pressure, get that count.
Kazee finally gets up on him. Franson back to Buchanan. Buchanan at half court again. He goes around Kazee. Looks like they're Kazee's up tight on him now. Goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Buchanan back to dribbling at half court again. Man, what a cat and mouse we got going on here.
He better move. He's getting a count on him.
And they call 5-second count. And the ball will go over to Chesapeake with 41.6 to go in the game.
And I think they're going to go for the final shot here, Coach. I saw him hold up one.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be a drive to the basket by,
I'm going to say number 4.
Perkins.
Caden Perkins. He's going to go to his left.
Kazee.
I would agree with you on that.
The Dragons are going to play up tight to try to get the 5-second count for themselves.
That's right.
And that will make you susceptible to being split and ball driven to the basket. I better say hello to the Pegster. I believe she's at home watching.
You better. I better get Mary and Tom.
Peggy Ann.
I gotta get the Johnson clan.
Yeah.
I know she's watching.
Yes. Whoa, it's warm in here.
I know, Coach. That fan. We got to get that fan on us.
Oh,
That's why. It was pointed the complete other direction.
Oh, he ought to be feeling good over there.
Cole's feeling good. He got a breeze. Tell him how hot it is up here, Coach. I had to bring a fan from downstairs.
Very warm.
Hey, but we do look dapper tonight.
Yes, we look good. Kazee inbounds to Kearns. Kearns being checked by Locko. Locko picking him up pretty tight, and there's a foul. That's foul number 2 on the Dragons. That's There's a foul. I don't know. Are they trying to put him on the line? I don't know. If I was going to foul somebody, it'd be Frecka. I don't think he's made one tonight.
I don't think they can get him the ball. I don't think they'll give him a chance to give him the ball.
Well, we're down to 15 seconds to go in the first overtime. Nobody has scored. And there goes a timeout. With 12.4 to go here in the overtime. We got a full timeout by Chesapeake.
And Coach, nobody has scored yet in this overtime.
Nope.
We took how many seconds off the 3 minutes and what off the clock?
We haven't taken a shot. And they haven't either. Is this one of the old classic next basket wins?
Yep.
Could be.
Yep. Think about this through the years, though. How many tight games has Chesapeake and Fairland had?
Oh, my. I remember going down there and winning in 3 overtimes. Now, that was my first year.
Well, that was back in the Stone Ages, wasn't it?
Yeah, back in the, yeah. I think it was in the 70s.
A little bit before my time in high school. I do remember back in about 82 or 83, you all came down and we scored 100 on you. Beat you pretty good. And when we came up here, you all thumped us pretty good. By about 30.
Wow.
You don't remember it, do you?
No.
I do.
Kazee inbounds to Kearns again, or Perkins, excuse me. They got the big boy. He throws a pass, and it's picked off by the Dragons. And we're going another overtime.
Oh.
Big turnover there.
Well, that's great. You want to know why, Coach? My little tiny overtime column that I have.
You didn't use it?
I didn't use it. Yes, sir.
There was no shots. The only shot taken was that last second.
Hey.
Three-quarter court heave.
Are these officials earning their money tonight?
Yeah, buddy.
Well, what do you think here, Coach? Will they come out and do the same thing, you think, or are they going to try to go play ball?
I don't know. the Dragons made any substitutions in this game?
No, now that I think about it, I don't think they have.
Now, I know that Plants has been in, and he's in now. And
Chesapeake has played 3 other kids besides the ones that are in there.
played Plants and the big boy.
55.
Yeah,
that's Skeens.
And 00, Ethan Kearns, he's out right now. Frecka gets a tap.
Chesapeake's going to run some offense, Coach.
Yeah. Looks like they decided, hey, it's about time one of us go home. Perkins with it out top. He's being checked there by Laco.
And Laco's got 3 fouls. He's got to be careful.
Yeah. There's from Thacker over to Kazee. Thacker goes down the lane, turns, kicks out to Frecka. Frecka, he's trying to go to the hole. He's being checked there by Franson. Franson back out top to Thacker. Thacker over to Kazee. Kazee puts up a shot, it's missed, and Keegan. And there's a foul by Plants. And that's team foul number 5, and Keegan Smith is going to go to the line to try to put the Dragons up for the first time in this ball game.
And Keegan Smith needs to be careful on that.
Yeah.
I mean, he got fouled, but he played that up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Keegan at the line. First shot is up and off the back of the rim. Keegan's second shot on the way, and it is good. And the Dragons lead 48-47. Perkins out top. They get the ball over to Plants. Plants to Thacker for a long one, and it's off the mark.
Oh!
Knocked out of bounds by Keegan Smith.
I'm not sure about that one.
I don't know.
I mean, they were closer than we were, but
We'll have to go to the replay booth. Kearns gets it to Kazee. Kazee being guarded there by Buchanan. Plants. Oh, no, that's Kearns. Kearns. He's trying to get it down inside to Kazee. Dragons playing much better defense this half, Coach. Kearns, Frecka, Thacker. Thacker.
Yep.
And there's a foul by Franson. And that'll be the, what, 14th?
Yep, next one, Chesapeake will be shooting.
Yep.
And that was a good call right there. Cliff had a body on him.
Well, we got
His arm
another
around him.
timeout.
Hey, while we have a break in action here, I just want to thank these kids again for Dragon's Eye, for all the stuff they do. We have, you know, they come into these games about an hour earlier, and they came in even earlier tonight for the Hall of Fame. And when it's all said and done, we'll be the last ones out of here. And I really appreciate all their work and all the help they do. Doug, Josh, and Braxton coming in tonight, I really appreciate it. Thank you all.
Yeah, without these guys, Coach, we couldn't do it.
That's right.
Hopefully everybody likes the way this broadcast is looking. I'm watching it here from a producer standpoint, and I think they're doing a really good job.
Well, I'm going to tell you from a broadcaster standpoint, you make our job awfully doggone easy.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Coach, there's a lot of work behind the scenes that
Oh,
kids
I
do
know.
and people don't realize.
And
All you
these
got to
are-
do is look around, brother.
And these are freshmen and sophomores for the most part. So we lost almost the whole entire group last year. So these kids have had to learn since football to now, and I think they're doing a fantastic job.
All right, it'll be Chesapeake ball underneath their own basket. Maddox Kazee, inbound for the Panthers. They got a 1-4 low set. And Kearns had to run that one down. Over to Thacker. Minute 40 to go in the game. Thacker with it. He's being guarded closely by Polson. Franson on Kazee. Back to Perkins. Perkins at half court. 1:20 to go.
Here goes that left-handed drive. That's sir, that's right.
We got an offensive foul.
Now, that won't be a
Illegal
shooting.
screen.
That won't be a shooting foul, Coach. That's
No, just be the Dragons ball out of bounds with 1:17 to go on the clock. In the second overtime, Dragons leading by 1, 48-47. Basket here go a long ways.
huge, huge.
Buchanan brings it up against Kazee. And Kazee's going to be looking to... And there's a basket by Brody Buchanan. And the Dragons lead by 3, 50-47. Kearns. Over to Plants. Plants to Thacker. Inside to Frecka. Back out to Kearns. Seconds to go, and there's the foul on Plants. And holy Toledo, brother. Good golly, Miss Molly. Woo! Brody Buchanan going to the line to make it a two-possession game. With 39.9 left on the clock, Dragons leading by 3. Buchanan's first shot is up and good. Dragons lead by 4. Second shot on the way, and it is good and out. And Paulson almost got the rebound, tried to tip it out, but Chesapeake hangs on to it. Kazee gonna launch from way back. And there's another foul. This one's on Thacker.
That's going to be on Perkins, Coach.
He's going to go to the foul line again. 26 seconds to go. Buchanan, his first shot is up and good. Dragons lead by 5. And look going out the door, Coach.
Yep.
They've had enough. Buchanan's second shot is up, and it rolls off the left side. Kazee quickly down the court. 20 seconds left, and we got a foul. Ooh.
That's 4 on Loco.
Perkins almost got that one to go. And that's what the Dragons don't want. They don't want them scoring with the clock stopped.
Nope.
19 seconds to go. First shot is good.
And Coach, if you noticed, he went left.
Yep, Caden Perkins makes it 52-48. And Coach Ader's going to take another timeout. That's going to leave each team with one timeout left.
They're going to have to come out. I think they'll come out and put pressure on the ball press.
They have to go full court.
And they're going to have
to steal, and they don't get a 5-second count, then you have to foul. That's the way it's played, brother. even if they make this free throw.
That's right.
The worst thing is they miss and they get the rebound.
We got to block it. We got to box out.
Yep.
We need 4 up there on the block.
Absolutely.
Not 3. We need 4.
Right. Boy, what a ball game.
As they say in the old country, I got more sweat than a mule could drink. Woo. Jay, are you warm over there?
I don't have that fan that you all have. I'm over here.
Well, I'm not Coach, it's kind of blowing between us.
That's what we got to have.
I might be getting a little ricochet.
You need to come over this way, little brother.
Well, I got to sit down a minute. I've had to stand here to see.
Well, 19.3 to go here in the second overtime. Dragons leading 52-48. Both teams tied for first place. Actually, the Dragons are half game ahead. They've won 12 and Chesapeake's won 11. And they'll go a full game ahead if they're able to hold on to this win. At the line, Perkins' second shot is good. And they got him full court, just like you said.
Got to.
And they're going to foul Franson.
Yep.
Cliff Franson's going to go to the line with 16.8. And the Dragons with a 3-point lead. Imperative that he makes at least one of these, Coach.
Who'd they call that foul on just now?
I don't know. Number 2.
Number
Plants.
2. All right, Plants, got you. Well, that'd be his third.
Yes, it is.
All right, Big Cliff.
You know how many points Mr. Buchanan's got now?
I haven't even looked.
28. Franson knocks down the first one, puts the Dragons up by 2 possessions with 16.8 to go. Cliff Franson, second shot on the way, and it's off the rim.
Boy, we're about 50% in the quarter, Coach.
Yep, here goes Stacker, and that's knocked away by Brody Buchanan with 12 seconds to go. No fouls and no second shots. Oh, there's a ball run down by Plants. Plants to Thacker. Thacker. And he throws it out of bounds. Kazee went back door and Thacker didn't see it. They're going to try for the steal and then foul with 5.9 seconds to go. They get it to Buchanan, and there's a foul. And Brody has a chance to put 30 on the board.
Well, let's hope he does.
53-49, Dragons up by 4. And whoo, what a game we have witnessed here tonight.
And let's put 4 guys across half court right there.
Yeah, nobody in the lane. First shot is up and good. And the Dragons lead by 5. Second shot. It's on the way, and it is good. The Dragons by 6. 2 full possessions.
Don't foul, don't foul.
2 seconds, let him shoot. And there
That's
it
it.
is. The Dragons win. 55-49 in one of the best ball games you'll see all year.
Woo! Hey, you know what? We have just tied for the OVC championship because they've got 2 games left.
Right.
So
We
the
got
best.
one.
That's right. No, we don't have any.
We've got to play Chesapeake again.
Well, no, yeah, we got to play them again. But think about it. They've got to play us. We can get 1 loss in the league.
Yeah, if they were to lose
That's right.
down there at Iron, it's over.
Yes, but we should have clinched at least a tie.
At least a tie. Dragons go to 18-1 and 13-0 with 1 game left down at Chesapeake next week. What is that? Is that next Tuesday or Friday?
Now, Coach, I got Brody for 27, but I'm going to have to go back and recount them.
Board's got him for 30.
Well, look and see.
Hey, could be wrong down there. Is that our old buddy Scotty down there?
Yes, it is. Well, Coach, I'm going to count this again and make sure I didn't screw it up. And I'm going to count old-fashioned here.
All righty.
6.
I want to remind our viewers, though, to tune in Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock. The Lady Dragons will be taking on the Marietta Tigers, the #1 team in Division III. And the boys basketball team will be taking on Norm Pearson, Southwestern Jeeps, after the JV game, which would be somewhere around 7 o'clock.
Coach, I have Brody for 28. So let me add these up and see if this works right. Yep, my math is good. Believe that or not.
Well, Chesapeake falls to 18-2 and 11-1 in the league, with 2 games left to play against Ironton and the Dragons.
I'm working hard here. Give me some.
Yeah, I know it.
4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Let me add theirs up, make sure that's right. 28, 40, and 49. Yep. Okay.
Did ours add up right?
Yep.
Okay.
I got
Lay
it.
it on us then. With the
All right.
recap of the final totals for each team, Mr. David Carroll.
Emily, is it hot up here?
It's time to undo these babies.
Well, we need to. Lord have mercy, it's hot up here. I don't know, Coach. We're going from dapper to something.
Laid back.
Okay, here we go. Let's talk about the peak first, Coach. Ethan Kearns had 7. Caden Perkins ended up with 12, Coach. And I mean, in the second half, he had 10 points, and he kept driving left. He had a couple.
Well second half.
He's fast.
Yes.
I mean, he's quick. Jacob Stevens, he's a big kid, Coach. He only had 2. I thought he had more than that, but he didn't. Maddox Gazee finished with 17, but Coach, he only had 2 in the second half.
Wow.
Carson Frecka, he finished with 11. So you 7, 12, 2, 17, 11. Okay, that gives you their scores of 49 there. So let's go to the Dragons. First of all, Gabe Polson finished with 4. Trevor Locko had 1 3-pointer. That was it. Cliff Franzen finished with 12. Keegan Smith finished with 8. And Brody Buchanan finished with 28. Now, that's unofficial for me.
Half?
Brody only had 7 first half.
First half had 21 the second half.
Yeah,
wow.
So that's great. I hope Coach Speed will come up. But, you know, Coach, Chesapeake's a good ball club.
Yes, they are.
Hey,
We're
but
very
hey,
fortunate
Coach,
to pull that
come
one
here.
out.
Now, does that not give us at least a tie for the conference?
Guarantees us a share of the league. Because we've only got 1 left. We got to go down there, so it guarantees us a share.
All right.
Yep. And if they lose at Ironton,
It's done.
over.
You're right. They lose at Ironton Tuesday.
And guys, that could happen. Ironton.
Get her on there, and I'll get on there with you guys.
All right, come on. Let's get. We got Emily.
Oh,
Hi.
I love to hear you sing, baby.
Oh, thank you.
You are so good.
Thank you.
So,
If I was still coaching, you'd be singing every one of them.
so Emily, that was your last singing
Yeah.
because you're not going to be here tomorrow night.
No, I got.
Daggone you.
I know. I got to go work.
Well, you're expected to be here.
I know.
Maybe, you
look,
think Mom will
camera's
sit
over
in
there.
for you?
Oh. But
You think Mom will sit in for you?
ooh,
By
I
the
don't know
way-
if you won't want that.
Emily, tell everybody, look over here and tell the camera, tell everybody who you are.
My name's Emily Riccio.
And tell us all about you here at school. I mean, I already know, so.
Yeah, he knows my whole life. Anyways, I'm a senior here, and I've sang for the past 4 years the national anthem at every home boys basketball game, unless I'm like sick or something.
Except for tomorrow.
Except for tomorrow. I know. Adult
Yeah,
things.
she missed the girls
Where
last
do you
night.
work?
I work at Catamales and Big B.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to come down and see you at Big B's because I hear you guys serve sandwiches down there, too.
Yeah, we have bagels and stuff there. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're really good. But
You got any bacon?
yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'll be there for sure.
But I've also been in concert band for 7 years, marching band for 6, and I just recently became a majorette
No, wait a
2
minute.
years ago.
No, you're a major regret. That's
Okay.
that's what I call you guys, and you know it. I called my own daughter that.
Sorry,
You
I'm a
came
major
up-
regret. My
There you
bad.
go.
Majorette where?
For here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Coach, you didn't even pay attention, did you, when I announced them all?
What's majorettes?
Yeah.
Well, no, I didn't.
Actually, just tell me you forgot. That's
Probably the best way to respond to that is I probably forgot.
Okay, because we do.
At my
Emily,
age, I forget a lot.
No, it's
we
okay.
just wanted to have you here tonight just a little bit say thank you.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
of
love you,
course.
and you know that.
Yeah.
You know it.
You going to school anywhere?
Yeah, I'm going to go to Marshall University, and I'm going to major in communication disorders.
Okay, and why don't you ask them if you can sing the national anthem?
For there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm thinking about trying out for majorettes there, so that will
Well-
take up most of my time.
Well, if
Coach?
you don't make it,
We can
sing for 'em one
we can
time,
Go
Bill.
over, we can go over to the ball game and throw popcorn at her or something.
yeah.
Okay, so actually,
All right. Well,
Well,
we're
I
gonna,
had your mom in school.
yeah, she tells me all the time.
Yeah.
Both of you all.
Yeah, we're old
why are
guys.
you trying to make us look old?
Yeah,
We're
I
the
mean,
old Codgers. Tell him.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you think we look like the dapper duo tonight?
I mean, I walked up here and I was like, dang, they actually dressed up.
Of course, I had somebody call and I said, "Where's the prom at tonight?"
Who, one of your daughters?
No. They wouldn't do that to me. They would have told me I looked good. So.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, well,
Well,
Emily.
that was some kind of ball game.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah, I know. It was insane. We were all
Yeah.
up there standing and cheering.
And
It was-
Coach, we were down 8 points, correct?
it? More than that, we were down double figures at one time.
Were we? I thought the most it was
Yes.
8, but it was down double figures in the
Yes.
second half there?
At 10 points at one
Okay.
time.
Well, great. Hey, you got to be happy. Senior year, we get to pull one out here at home.
Yeah.
All right, Emily, we're going to let you go, but thank you for coming by and
Yes.
visit us.
Of course.
We're going to get Big Hoss
It's been
over
a
here
pleasure
with
to
us.
meet you, young lady,
Of
because
course.
I've certainly enjoyed listening to you.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you
Yeah,
Monday.
you'll see me at lunch. Thank you, guys.
Thanks. Thank you, Emily.
Thanks for coming up, baby.
Coach Gorby, you want to come over here and don these headphones real quick? Is Coach Speed going to come up, send anybody up?
They're coming up here just a second.
All right, great.
He's
He's
bringing
coming up to
anybody
say
with
that
him?
it's him and you singing the national anthem tomorrow, Mr. Carroll.
You don't want me singing anything. I sound like a dog howling out and back and
I've thought
Here
about
comes-
it myself.
I'll be quick. Here comes Birdie up here. Guys, real quick, what a night.
Yes.
Double overtime, nothing better. Double overtime victory, Hall of Fame night.
and it's freaking Chesapeake.
It's Chesapeake, clinch an OVC title. I mean, you cannot write a better script.
You can't script it any better.
You
That's
cannot
what I
script it
really
any
say.
better. It's in front of a packed house. You just cannot script a better night. Brody Buchanan, 30 points tonight.
See, I had him on 28, but I don't know.
Listen,
I added up, so I don't care. It
Who
doesn't
knows?
matter.
28. I don't know what it was.
Doesn't
It
matter.
says
The
30 on
scoreboard
the
says
board.
30 on the
Yeah.
board. It may be
Well,
28. Who cares?
We
Hey,
won.
it's still a victory at the end of the night. You beat your rivals in front of a packed house. Guys, you cannot get a better atmosphere in Southern Ohio beating your rivals with just everything lined up tonight.
Coach, we had
old
it.
Pink Floyd saw a good one, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He did. How was that? How was that getting up
That
here?
was
him up
great.
here
Oh,
halftime?
hey, it was
It was
great.
great.
We could have talked for 20 minutes, but
Yeah.
you
It was
know,
a
I'm
good
hoping
dude.
he gets back here tomorrow night. He talked about he wanted to come back down and watch tomorrow night. I'm hoping he gets here.
I think he might. He wants to see South Webster. Is
So-
our boy leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get him back up here in just a second. But let's talk just a few minutes about that Hall of Fame class. I know you guys talked about him a few minutes. Special class. Jerry McConnell, lifelong educator, both schools. did so much for both of these communities, both Fairland and Chesapeake. 38 years, I believe it was, here at Fairland. Helped build this building we're in. Started out as a teacher. He was my principal. For I think maybe 1 year, and then he was superintendent. When I first started coaching, he was a superintendent.
My first year at Fairland, he was his first year as superintendent.
Yeah. So
1978.
Okay, so he was, it was the right thing to do for him to get in, and I was just so happy that he got in. Mr. Allen, I knew him for years. His daughter Jennifer, who's now a principal in our district, we grew up together. We're the same age. We graduated together. We're great friends growing up.
He's a fine fellow, too.
Yes,
boys.
he is. He was my 6th grade teacher. One of those guys that you thought as a mentor, as a role model. Since I took over as the athletic director, he's always been one of those guys that's been in my corner and said, Jeff, what do you need to be successful? And he's one of those guys that when your back's against the wall a little bit, he's always been one of those guys that said, hey, you're doing things the right way. Keep it up. And even tonight, we're putting him in the Hall of Fame when we're down there in the library, and he's giving me the pep talk. It's not about. And I kept telling him, I said, Mr. Allen, it's about you tonight. And he was going to Miss Leap, and he was going to everybody down there. And even when my wife come in, he was giving her praise and accolades. And that just tells you what kind of guy he was. So
he still is. He's a Gideon, that.
Yes, he is. He's a special person. Mike Shepard, great baseball player here in the 70s. Unreal talent, great arm. Unfortunately, he got hurt over at Marshall and cut his career short. He's back helping the baseball team right now. He's helped our pitchers grow tremendously, helping that program out. Brianna Davis, I was coaching here as a young basketball coach. Got the ability to, got the opportunity to watch her play. I was coaching boys. Beautiful shot. She was a great volleyball player also. A lot of awards
Coach,
for her.
she scored almost 1,300 points.
I know. And just a great individual person. It was a great class.
Yeah, and we kept, and the thing is, her last name now is Patrick. She's married. I kept calling her Parker. I had to go down to the library, and I had to apologize to her. I was like, and of course, my sister got on me. She said, well, that's not her name. You better get that right. So, anyway.
But let me we're always looking. We usually open that up in August or September. You have to apply, or somebody has to nominate you to be eligible. We don't just draw names or whatever. You have to be nominated or you have to apply. There's an application process. So if you don't apply or you're not nominated, you're not eligible. We always get that. Well, why isn't so-and-so in the Hall of Fame, or why isn't so-and-so eligible? Well, if you haven't been nominated or you haven't applied, you're not eligible. So you have to kind of look at the school's website or follow our Facebook account or our Instagram or our Twitter account starting in August and September, and you're going to see that Google Docs go out there where you can apply or you can nominate somebody, and that's how you get in. We have a committee of 9 people. I will not release those names. It is not fair to those 9 people on that committee. It is 9 community members who vote on that.
Yeah.
Again, I will not release those names.
Right, but what I wanted to say was, now Ricky Ray. I don't want to hear no more about it. He just told you how it's done.
There are 9 community members that vote on those people. I will not release those names. It's not fair to them. They give me the ballots back. They vote you. They vote the people. 10 as the most deserving. 9 is the second most deserving, so forth and so on. We take the top 4 vote getters. And that's how you get in.
4 every year, right?
4 every year. We go for 4 every year. That is how you get in. All I do is tally the votes. That is it. I have nothing to do with that. I just tally the votes that those 9 committee members give them back to me. Again, we will not discuss names. We just give them to those 9 committee members, and they are people who have been in the community for years and years and years, and they look at all those ballots, and they do a great job for me. And they've done a great job of choosing who those people are. Again, congratulations to those 4. Unreal basketball game. Guys, I mean, viewers, you got your money's worth tonight. Well, whether you were here in this arena or you were watching at home, I know you guys, I can only imagine what the call was.
Oh, hey, this is what this is what we expected.
Yeah.
I mean, 17-1, 18-1, whatever, but whatever.
Right. And we were down 10 there at one point in the second half, and I was telling Dave, I said, we got to have some stops.
And you know what?
Boom,
we got 3 straight.
We got 3 straight stops, and we scored and got it down to 5, got it down to 3. got it down to 1, then took a 1-point lead, then a 3-point lead,
And I'll tell you,
5-point lead.
yeah,
And
the
I'm
thing
telling
got
you,
me, though, Coach, we were about 50% on our free throws in that overtime.
Yeah. We missed, I was down there with the guys I was down there with. We missed 3 straight. We missed the back end
right.
of it. We should have been up 56.
We should have been up 7 points at one time when I looked at it.
We should have been up 56-49 at one time.
We won by 6, 55-49.
But at the end of the night, that score right there, 55-49, it's all matters.
You going to leave it up here
That's
for a
right.
while?
Hey, it will
Well, I think you got to leave it up here tonight.
I am
so
not
we can come
turning
in
the
tomorrow.
scoreboard off. When I come in tomorrow for that Marietta girls game at 4 o'clock, it'll still say 55-49. I am not turning it off tonight.
Hey, let's talk about that real quick. I mean, we're excited tonight, but let's talk about that girls game real quick before Brody gets back up here.
Right.
Talk about Marietta.
Marietta, number 1 ranked D3 team coming in here tomorrow at 4 o'clock, coming down here tomorrow. Marietta is a very well-coached ball club.
My daughter, Ashley's been watching film on them, said they got a real nice post player and a freshman guard that's out of this world.
Yes. Very good, very well coached, very good team. We were able to add them onto the schedule, onto the streaming schedule this week. We were able to get some things worked out. Haven't heard, Jerry, how's the father-in-law? Doing good?
He's in recovery. Doing great. Best news we could have.
Good. So we were able to get.
Where was he at? St. Mary's?
St. Mary's.
Best
We were
place
able to
in
get.
the world if you've got a heart problem.
I appreciate everybody thinking about
I'm a testament to it.
Yeah.
I got 4 stents in mine.
Right. We were a little touch and go there, but Jerry's able to get some things worked out, and then his father-in-law Larry, right? There was a bunch of Tillises that I know, but Larry,
Graduated with me.
Larry, so he's an old guy, right?
Yeah. Matter of fact, he's older than me.
Older than you, Larry. We're thinking about you if you're watching. We
we talked about it before because he was Mike's catcher.
Mike's catcher, okay. Yeah. So Larry, we're praying for you, and we hope you get through things.
He's
get your
gonna be
rest.
fine. He'll be all right.
But again, we're able to get tomorrow's games. 4 o'clock, Marietta rolls in here, number 1 Division III team. Going to be a great showdown for the Dragons.
We're
tomorrow.
probably about 3:45, probably. We're not. I'm not going to have a lot of time to make up, Coach. A lot of production notes.
Right. Hey, don't let me forget, you guys that are up here, when you guys get done.
You know we'll wing it.
Yeah.
We're good at that.
When you guys get done, go downstairs. There's plenty of food left over from Hall of Fame. You guys go down there to get you plenty of chicken. Take it home because my wife is feeding me roosters here in a little bit. Looks like I need it, but yeah, we're getting there.
Oh, here he comes.
We'll get Brody on here. You guys are done talking to me. Talk to the man of the hour right
brother,
here.
we'll see you tomorrow.
All righty.
Good job,
See ya.
guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. Brody, I don't care what the scorebook is. It says 30 points on the scorebook. Good job. Appreciate it. Good job.
Well,
Brody. Oh, gosh, golly, dang it. Just like your daddy. Going to take care of you.
There we go.
Hey,
yeah.
So, Brody, I got to get this out here, man.
Awesome, baby.
Listen.
Awesome. The three-pointer and the steal.
Yeah.
Brody, we scored 17 points in the fourth quarter. You scored every darn one of them. What's that about?
I'm not trying to lose. I hate losing.
Hey, overtime. Like I said, and I went back through here. I had you for 28. I don't care if it's 28-30. We beat Chesapeake.
Exactly.
Who cares? So let's see in overtime. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I got you there. That sounds right because you missed a couple of free throws.
Yeah.
So, dude, I mean.
But you made some big ones, too.
That's right. Hey, Kazee had 15 in the first half, 2 in the second. What'd you guys do different?
I talked to my dad a lot. Like, I like guarding the other team's best player.
Oh, yeah.
And I talked to my dad a lot. Like, they're going to hit shots. He hit great shots tonight. But, like, I'm never going to be derailed my confidence on the defensive end. So, like, it's one possession at a time. He makes one shot, I'm going to come down, try to get a stop the next play. And then, we kind of had a plan at halftime, and we came out in the second half, and we really
there
played
was
good
one time that you got kind of physical down here. Were you trying to make a statement, or was that just playing hard?
Hey, sometimes.
You got to let them know who's ball.
I also want to talk number 4. I can't remember his name. Perkins.
KK, yep.
Perkins. He can go left, buddy.
Yeah, he's really quick. He's good. Yeah.
He's good. He played well.
I think did he have 12?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
And he hit 2 free throws, but the rest, I think every other point he scored was driving with his left hand.
Yeah.
I think. So that's something we got to work on next time. Don't let him go left.
Well, He won't be guarding him. He'll be guarding Kazee. Anyway, brother, you know that sewed up at least a share
Yep.
of the title. And they're going to try to hold service down at their place, but yet they still have to go to Ironton.
And hey,
And that's, you know how tough it is down there.
Ironton's a tough place to play. I think. Don't you?
guys
As a
took 'em to
player,
2
what do you think?
overtimes down there.
They just always play well there. You know what I mean? I think some people say stuff like the refs or whatever, but
No.
that's not true.
We went down.
It's just
no.
exactly, that's not true. They
No.
just they play really well at their home place, and like most teams in our conference do.
Right.
Right.
And it's always a battle there. So.
Well, you know, we go down to Chesapeake here. Was that Thursday? I don't even remember what day it is. Is it Thursday?
Thursday, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Thursday?
Yeah.
You're going to be in a lot smaller gym. Of course, we won't be able to broadcast it down there, but we'll be down there to watch. Coach, I think we need to dress back
Well, I'm
up.
going to tell you what. Chesapeake is a good ball club. I know we got them tonight.
Oh, no, they're
a solid
They
team.
are. They really are. And but here's the thing,
Coach Eder
Coach.
does a great job with them.
They came out and played just lights out in that first.
Right.
I want to say
You
first
think
12
maybe
minutes.
The 2-3 matchup cost them? I don't know. This guy hit a big three.
Here's what I think. I think one of the things. This is my take, and somebody can disagree, but he came out and he let you guys run that clock. And I don't think he should. And one of our keys for him is he's got to get up and down the floor and make transition points.
Right.
He didn't do that when we.
5-second count on you.
Yeah.
I know. I thought I had created enough space, but
No.
Yeah.
We were right because I just said he's going to get 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what, brother. You took it over. You said, I'm not going to be denied. And I was telling him when we were down 10, I said, if we could just get 3 stops in a row, we turned around and got 3 stops in a row.
Yep.
And we scored every time.
Yep.
And then we're right where we needed to be, and you finished them off.
Hey, tell me this. I didn't think we shot very well in the first half.
No, we didn't.
I mean, we got good
Cliff
shots.
couldn't buy one.
No.
Laco hit maybe one
Yeah.
3 over in the corner. And I don't think Polson, well, he did make a
Remember
reverse layup.
but he
reverse
also
layup.
made that tip in, remember,
Oh,
Coach?
that's right.
So-
that was with the left hand.
Yes. He went up high to get that.
He's an athletic kid.
He is, isn't he?
I'm
Well,
telling you.
think about it. He played soccer. He came out and finished out football,
Yeah.
kicking. You know, he'd been kicking out all year.
He's an athlete.
Yeah.
He is. Do you know if Coach Speed's coming up?
I have no idea.
Well,
Yeah,
he might be down there celebrating.
I think that's probably what's up. Brother,
Or
it
is
has
he
been
talking?
A joy watching you play.
Thank you.
Do you see him down there?
I wish you were still a junior. But you took it over, brother.
Thank you.
Told him, hey, this is my game. I'm going to do it. And
I
you
don't
did
see
it.
him.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Well,
All right. Okay.
Is he coming up? He don't think coming up. Well,
That's Dad down there. He waiting on you.
okay. Well, Coach, I guess. Hey, Tim Stevens down there talking.
Yeah.
Did Tim talk
You guys
to you
look
already?
good tonight.
Oh, thank you, Brody.
Oh,
Hey,
thanks, brother.
Hey, you know, we were told we look like the Dapper Duo. Do you agree?
I agree.
Are you?
And
Is you think
we
it's a
look
little warm
real
up
good
here?
with these jackets
Oh
on,
yeah, did you
too.
see us? Our jackets on.
Those are nice.
Hey, we're looking good. I
It's the
think.
coach's idea.
I think we need to wear these down at Chesapeake, Coach, when we play.
Brother,
I think
whatever.
we need to show up and walk in the door like we own the place.
Yeah. Okay.
This could be our good luck stuff.
Yeah,
Hey,
could be.
Now,
Well, I tell
folks
you
at
what.
home, now, Coach, look at the camera and tell folks how we're superstitious. If we're going to wear this, we'll have to wear the same socks,
Yeah,
the same
same underwear, too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we
Same
just turn them.
shoes.
Hey, just turn them inside out. We get 2 wears out of it, right? Brody, congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
You're OVC champion.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love it. And
How
Coach,
many is that for you?
2, freshman year, senior year.
Okay.
Yep.
we'll take those.
Congratulations,
Yep.
brother.
That's something else.
Yeah. Well, we knew he was going to be lights out when he was like 5.
I know. Well, he's a
Seen
gym
him out
rat.
there shooting for.
Ever. All right, Coach, get us out of here. Don't forget, folks,
Go
tomorrow
home,
night.
get some rest. You
Yep.
got a game tomorrow. Don't want you out in the driveway
Yeah.
shooting.
Girls game tomorrow at 4. You guys play at 7.
Yes.
And it's kind of a big game.
Yes, it
tomorrow
is.
night. I mean,
Yeah.
it really is. I don't
I
think
appreciate it if you get Norm one more time for me.
we may have talked to him for
Oh,
the game.
yeah, Norm. We get Norm up here. He's a good friend of mine now. We've been golfing together.
Well, I know, but I can remember back in the day.
Oh, we were bitter enemies.
Hey, it was something.
And that's a nice way to put it.
Coach, get us out of here. Let's go home.
All right.
Over there. Tell them goodbye.
Okay.
Brody, we got to tell
Folks,
everybody goodbye.
Tonight, if you missed it, watch it on replay. The Dragons come from 10 behind to win by 6 over the Chesapeake Panthers and secure a share of the Ohio Valley Conference with a big 55-49 victory tonight here at the Carl York Center. Good night, everyone.
Good night.